Your 20s are either your financial launchpad or the decade you accidentally sabotage your entire future. Right now, people your age are financing cars they can't afford, upgrading apartments they don't need, and convincing themselves that I'll get serious about money later is a strategy. It's not. It's a delay tactic, and delay is expensive. So in this video, I'm breaking down 7 things to spend on in your 20s. The purchases that actually build wealth instead of quietly draining it. But here's the twist. One of these will feel completely counterintuitive. It might even sound irresponsible at first, yet it's the exact thing that separates people who struggle for decades from people who quietly build freedom. So make sure you watch this all the way to the end, because if you skip that one, you'll miss the entire point. Now, before we dive in, this isn't financial advice. These are patterns I've studied, decisions I've made, and lessons learned from watching people either accelerate their wealth or accidentally destroy it. Let's start with number 1. Spend on a skill that pays you back. I know what you're thinking. Isn't YouTube always saying learn skills? Isn't that obvious? Yes, and that's exactly why most people ignore it. Your 20s are when your brain is still ridiculously adaptable. You can learn faster, take more risk, and recover quicker than you ever will again. Spending $500 on a coding course, sales training, video editing software, or learning digital marketing might not feel exciting today, but skills compound. Think of it like planting a money tree. The first year, nothing impressive. But once that skill increases your income by even $10,000 per year, it doesn't stop there. It stacks. The mistake people make is spending on entertainment instead of earning power. A $1,200 phone upgrade won't increase your income. A $1,200 investment in a high-value skill just might. And here's the key. Play to your strengths. Don't chase whatever trend is hot. If you're good with people, learn sales. If you're analytical, learn data analysis or coding. If you're creative, master content creation, because once you increase your earning power, everything else in this video becomes easier. And that leads perfectly into number 2, because earning more is powerful, but keeping and multiplying it is where the real magic happens. 2. Spend on index funds inside a Roth IRA. This one sounds boring. Good. Boring is profitable. If you invest just $200 per month into an S&P 500 index fund starting at 22, assuming a historical average return of about 10%, you could end up with over $1 to $2 million by retirement age. $200. That's less than most people spend on random subscriptions, nights out, and impulse Amazon purchases. Let me put this differently. Imagine 2 people, one starts investing at 22, the other waits until 32. That 10-year delay can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes even $1 million, because compound interest is brutal in both directions. An index fund is basically a basket of companies. It spreads your risk instead of betting everything on one stock. And if you invest inside a Roth IRA, your gains grow tax-free. Think of it like building a snowball. The earlier you start rolling it, the bigger it gets. And taxes? That's like someone stealing handfuls of snow off your snowball every year. A Roth IRA is your snowball fortress. Set it up to automatically invest. Pretend the money isn't yours. You'll never miss what you never see. Now, this next one might surprise you. Because after talking about investing, I'm about to tell you to buy something that most finance gurus ignore, but it might be the reason you build wealth faster than anyone you know. 3. Spend on environments that increase your ambition. I call this investing in your zone of acceleration. Where you live and who you're around shapes your ceiling. If you surround yourself with people who complain about money, guess what you'll talk about? If you surround yourself with builders, founders, and ambitious thinkers, you'll start thinking bigger automatically. You're one conversation away from a mentor, one dinner away from a business idea, one introduction away from a breakthrough. Yes, living in cities like New York, Austin, London, or San Francisco can be expensive. But proximity is leverage. Even if you can't move cities, upgrade your environment, join masterminds, attend conferences, work from co-working spaces. Spend time around people ahead of you. Success is contagious. And speaking of leverage, the next one gives you leverage over something that quietly steals more wealth from young people than almost anything else. 4. Spend on eliminating high-interest debt. This one isn't flashy, but it's powerful. If you have credit card debt at 25% interest, paying it off is like earning a guaranteed 25% return. Show me a stock market investment that guarantees that. If you owe $5,000 at 20% interest, that's $1,000 per year, evaporating, gone, just for borrowing money. Eliminating that debt is like plugging a leak in your financial bucket. And here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear. You cannot out-invest high-interest debt. You can't build wealth while paying 20% interest. So, yes, spend money to eliminate it. It's not exciting. But neither is financial stress. Now, once you've stopped the bleeding, there's something you should absolutely spend money on, and it might be the most misunderstood purchase on this list. Number 5, spend on travel strategically. Travel isn't about Instagram photos. It's about perspective. When you navigate a foreign city alone, solve problems in unfamiliar places, and meet people from different cultures, your confidence increases in ways you can't simulate. I once met an entrepreneur overseas who introduced me to a concept that completely changed how I ran my business. One conversation, one city. Travel expands your mental ceiling. And no, it doesn't have to be expensive. Use credit card points, stay in affordable accommodations, travel slowly. But here's the rule, never carry credit card debt to fund travel, ever. Use rewards responsibly, pay it off in full. Done correctly. Travel builds confidence, creativity, network, and adaptability. And these things are currency. Now, this next one might sound simple, but if you ignore it, none of the others matter. 6. Spend on your health. You can't build wealth if you're exhausted, burnt out, or chronically unhealthy. In your 20s, it feels like you're invincible. You can survive on junk food, energy drinks, and 4 hours of sleep. But that bill always comes due. Spending money on quality food, a gym membership you actually use, regular checkups, mental health support isn't a luxury, it's infrastructure. Think of your body like a high-performance engine. If you put cheap fuel in it and never maintain it, it breaks down. And here's the uncomfortable truth. What's the point of building millions if you're too sick or exhausted to enjoy it? Health compounds, just like money. And speaking of compounding, the final thing you should spend on in your 20s might be the most controversial of all. 7. Spend on calculated risk. Your 20s are the cheapest decade of your life to fail. You probably don't have a mortgage, 3 kids, massive obligations. This is your risk window. That doesn't mean YOLO your savings into crypto hoping for 1,000% return. That's gambling. It means start the business, launch the side hustle, invest in the idea, take the calculated shot. If it fails, you have decades to recover. If it works, you compress 20 years of progress into 5. The biggest mistake isn't failing. It's playing so safe that you never give yourself a chance. But here's what ties all 7 of these together. They're not random purchases. They're aligned investments. Your skills increase income. Your index funds multiply it. Your environment raises your ceiling. Debt elimination protects it. Travel expands your thinking. Health sustains your energy. Risk creates exponential upside. And they all compound together. Most people try to do everything at once. They burn out, then they go back to spending money on things that impress strangers. The smart move? Start with 1. Automate your investments. Eliminate 1 debt. Join 1 ambitious community. Learn 1 monetizable skill. Your 20s will pass whether you build wealth or not. 10 years from now, you'll either look back and say, that's when I built my foundation, or you'll wonder where it all went. The choice isn't about money. It's about direction. Spend wisely now, and your future self won't just thank you. They'll have options.